Hey, it's Chuck Wilson, Bootlegger Guitar. Hello, everybody. I have a new product, two new products to introduce to you. First is the Bootlegger Guitar curled guitar cable. It is 6.6 millimeters thick cable, double insulated with a straight and angled TRS 1/4 plugs. This is a very high-end, very strong, very retractable, slinky guitar cable. And I highly recommend it. It weighs almost 1 pound. I weighed it, and it is a heavier than normal, definitely a heavy-duty cable. This cable comes with, this is a microfiber, excellent fitted cleaning cloth for polishing and cleaning your guitar. It has the Bootlegger logo on it. It is not embroidered. It is stamped on it, so it will not affect your guitar's finish. The edges are finished, as you can see on this cloth, and it is just an excellent quality microfiber cleaning cloth that I use on all my guitars, and it's extremely affordable. So let's talk about cleaning guitars. What I do after a gig, I always have a Bootlegger microfiber cloth in my case, a clean one. These are washable, and I wipe my guitar down after I play. I mean, night gigs, I'm usually pretty worn out, so I just give it a quick wipe down to get any sweat off of it, or maybe beer or whiskey, and just to make sure the guitar is dry. After 3 or 4 gigs, stuff does start to kind of build up on the guitar, and you want it to look nice and pretty. So that's when you want to wash it. So I would take my guitar out of the case. I will carefully put it down on whatever I have handy, like a beach towels or a pillow or what have you, to make sure it's not going to be damaged. You can use a product like the Dunlop 65 polish and cleaner, but I really have kind of a problem with this. Not that it's a bad product. I'll explain that here in a moment. Washing your or cleaning your guitar is very similar to cleaning a car. The difference, though, is you don't want to get soap or water on the electronics, the pickups. I keep it away from the fretboard. But I do use a soap water product on all of the wood, top, sides, bottom of the body, the sides, the neck of the guitar, and the head. You're basically cleaning it like you would clean a wooden piece of furniture. So you can use a cleaner like the Dunlop here. Again, I said the 65. Or what I do at home often is I just take a little, whatever dish soap I have, like Joy or whatever, put it into a little container, and like a shot glass maybe, and dilute it 50% with water, or more, at least 50%, and that works fine. You'll want to dip your cloth into the soap and just rub it on the guitar. And obviously pay attention if you have a little build-up areas or whatever, work a little harder on that area. You don't want to slosh water or soap on any part of the guitar, so you just gently work it on the guitar, the water, soap, or again, like a product like Dunlop, keeping the liquid away as much as possible from the electronic strings and fretboard. You might get a little bit on it, just wipe it off. It's not going to be a big problem, but in general, you want to keep away from that. What I'll do is I might do that twice. I'll rub it off, a little soap, a little water, rub it in twice to really work on, any problem areas. And then I'll take my cloth and I'll take clean water with no soap or any product in it, and then rub off any of the soap that may have been left on, and do that until you feel that the guitar is perfectly clean. After it's clean, then of course you can apply like a light polish. There's many guitar polish products, but you want to do whatever you do, you want to do it very lightly, very gently, just as kind of a clear coat on top of your natural finish of the guitar. Now, when you wash your car, you don't apply polish before you apply a cleaner because all you're doing is rubbing in the dirt. You're not removing it. You're polishing dirt or grime. That's why the Dunlop, is a combined polish cleaner. I stopped using this just because it kind of freaks me out. I want to clean the guitar first. Now, if your guitar is spotlessly clean, there's no grease on it, there's no leftover sweat, it's clean, then by all means, this would be a good product. But I would not put this product on a guitar that hasn't yet been cleaned. It just doesn't make sense to me to do that. So as long as you're careful, now you can buy guitar cleaning products, of course, and that's fine, but they're really just soap and water anyway. Now, if you have an unfinished guitar, now that's completely different. I'm talking about finishing on top of a lacquered clear coat guitar, which most of them are. If you have a natural wood bodied guitar, you're going to have to take a different approach if you've stained it or have grease and such on the wood. I've heard people cleaning their guitars, like natural guitars and such, with different methods, and then I've heard them use Vaseline on top of the raw wood as a polish coat, and then they rub it off, and a little residue stays within the wood, and it protects a natural wood because there's no finish. So that's different, but all of the guitars that have a matte or a gloss or semi-gloss finish do just fine with the little diluted soap and water, and once or twice application. And then if you want to use some type of a light polishing product after that, just make sure the guitar is clean. Inspect it carefully. That's what I do. Works great. I hope that's helpful. Chuck Wilson, Bootlegger Guitar.